Hello bearded bee people, welcome back to the B&K's Bees channel. Today I'm walking back and forth, of course, as I do all the time, from the shed to the bee yard. And I mean, we've known this for a couple years, but it's more prominent now than ever. Our favorite bee plant is oregano. I mean, it's just covered with different types of bees. A lot of honeybees, of course, because it's about 50 yards from our bee yard. But there are a bunch of different types. Different looking bees. And it blooms forever, and it just takes over wherever you put it, which is a good thing if you're just trying to create some forage for your bees or to attract some pollinators. It's not such a good thing if you forget about your herb garden, because it'll be a lot of oregano and very few other herbs if you don't take care of it. Of course, mint does the same thing, but if you're just trying to find something that's good for pollinators and that'll keep your honeybees happy, I don't know what kind of bee that is. If any of you guys know, of course I can't get it to focus. If anybody out there knows what kind of bee that is, I'd be very appreciative to hear the answer. So yeah, oregano is really good. Hollyhocks, this one is past its prime, but you can see where all of that pollen was. The bees come out looking silly, they're so covered in pollen. So hollyhocks is another one that we like. But here's some more oregano where the entire batch of oregano started. And you can see there's just bees all over it. It blooms for a long time because it doesn't bloom all at once. You can see that some of the darker colored petals have already bloomed and died back, but it's just continual. So we very much like it. If you keep some short, you can use it for cooking, but it's not so great for cooking when it gets huge and flowers. So you kind of have to make your choice whether you want it for your bees or you want it for cooking. But it doesn't mean you can't separate them. Other plants that we like are buckwheat. This buckwheat is, once again, past its prime. Here are some that are a little newer. So buckwheat is another one that doesn't bloom all at once, so it stays in bloom for quite a lot longer than some of your other flowers that you might plant. Here are some more hollyhocks. These are different and obviously not as good for the bees. So I don't know how you distinguish one from the other, but this one is all full of petals and it doesn't allow the bees very easy access to the pollen that is in there. I'm sure I won't be able to get it to go in focus, but so yeah, some hollyhocks are good, some hollyhocks aren't really. But bottom line is, get yourself some oregano if you want to see bees foraging wherever you put it. So as always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you haven't already, click subscribe and you'll see more videos as the year goes on. But otherwise, get out there and have some fun with your bees.